just wanna tell you I am. Go, take me in your arms.
And that's the man I'll be talking to in a jiffy. I'm talking about Dr. Lante. That's his song, Thinking Out Loud. I mean, Thinking Out Louder. It's a cover, it's a rendition. We will talk about his renditions, we will talk about his compositions, we will talk about his former profession as a doctor as well. The man is online actually. It's 1 o'clock on the dot time. Check here from my studio's clock, and you live on Melody 91.1, top quality radio. And this is the PM Jam, of course. We jam into the top of the Iowa 3 at exactly 3 o'clock. We pack up and run. But in the meantime, in between time, show continues. This is the dashboard. Today, I will not get the time to do the introduction of the dashboard like I used to, like I do most often. I mean, every day, play a sick tune, go for that short commercial breather before I come on. No, the man he has a busy schedule. So we will go straight away and talk to him after I might play with the sound bite you want to hear from me anytime I am taking you onto the dashboard. I have Dr. Lante online all the way from the capital. Greetings, Rasta. Good afternoon, sir. Hello, Doc. Can you hear me? Hello, Doc.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's faint. Your line is faint. Can you speak a bit louder? Let me hear you.
Is it better now?
All right. Let me see. Let me try. It's better now. Hello, Doc. Lante.
Hello, is it better?
It's quite better now, but I think it can be better. If you move away from where you are, it can be better. It can get better.
Okay, is it good now?
Very well, it's better now. You're live on Melody 91.1 straight out of Takrady. We're glad to have you, Doc.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Right. Not too long ago, sometime late last year, no, if not early this year, I profiled you. I was actually looking for the flyer of that particular profile session to send to you. I profiled you here on Melody FM, told the people of Ghana about you, the incredible you, and your craft. And I said, Doctor, today I'm glad to have you. That day we had actually wanted to raise you online to talk to, but we couldn't have you. We're glad to have you today. I remember I told them your full name is your full name is Lante. Is it Okunka Blankson?
Yes.
Is it Okunka Blankson?
Yes, it's Lante Okunka Blankson.
Very well. But you use Lante on stage?
Yes, Lante on stage.
What type of a doctor are you?
Well, I'm a specialist in internal medicine. So that's to say, the practice of medicine is broadly divided into two groups. So you have those who do the cutting and removal of things, like maybe there's a tumor, a growth or something, and it has to be brought out. Those are the surgeons. And then there are those who use more of medicines and chemotherapy and other stuff to treat patients, and those are like the those who do let's say internal medicine. So that's the area in which I am in. Wow. We standing on the first, so we outside there know how tedious the job of a doctor is or can be. How are you able to combine the two, the work as a doctor and then an artist, a musician? Well, like I always say, when there's passion, there's always a way, because as a doctor, you have your schedules, your busy time, all right. But there are also other hours in the day which, if you look at it very carefully, we tend to waste, either sitting down chatting or doing other stuff, and that is the time that I really used to do the music. So for me, that time coincides mainly in the evenings. So when I finish my day, when most days I work, intensively as a doctor, then from evening, night going, then I do my music stuff. So you call it that kind of balance. But I've had occasion where I'm working, I'm recording, and then I'm called to attend to emergencies, and those happen too from time to time.
You have to leave recording and go attend to the emergency.
Yes, it happened. It happened many times.
With that said, should we say that music is your leisure business?
That the music is
Should we say music is your leisure time business, like a business you do with your leisure time? Is that what?
No. I mean, nobody ever said that 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. is superior to 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. In fact, that is what Mahama wants to change, President Mahama. He says the 24-hour economy, so that the fact that I work as a doctor during the day and I work as a musician or an artist during the night mainly does not mean that the day job has any superiority over the night job. I see music as an extension of my medical practice. It brings, peace and happiness and entertainment to a lot of people who listen to it. So, I see it as part of the extension of each other. It's like an amalgamation.
You seem to understand clearly the 24-hour economy of President Mahama, the policy. You seem to understand it clearly. Let me take you a bit. Let me take you there a bit. There were concerns. They were actually concerns raised by other people, and they say the 24-hour economy is in existence already, and they made reference to your profession as medical people, medical professionals. They say you people have been running the 24-hour economy already. So what's new? How would you? Is there anything new?
Yeah, I mean, we credit President Akufo-Addo let's say President Kufuor for the National Health Insurance Scheme, right? But it was running on pilot basis before he actually passed it and made it, a major thing. The same with this free, school free education thing. We had pilot projects that were running, and then Akufo-Addo made it more major, and he's credited with it. And currently, yes, there are some people who work at night, some few people, maybe there's some policemen, some army people, some medical people, the essential workers mainly. But that few does not in any way represent the majority. You only have to take a ride down the streets of Accra at night after 9-10 o'clock. And you see that virtually the whole city is asleep. All lights are out. Everybody's asleep. You are probably the only person driving on the street. You are very susceptible to armed robbery and all that, So, yeah, I mean, if Mahama says that he wants to champion that, I mean, yes, if he's able to implement it in a major way, we'll credit him for that.
Folks, we're talking to Dr. Lante. He doubles as a musician. We know him for reggae, but he does quite a number of genres as well. Remember the last time I profiled him, I played Afro songs from him, and today I'll be playing them as we talk to him. Dr. Lante is his name. Lante, which of them is your first love, the music or the medicine? Which of them is your first love?
Oh, I'd probably say the music, because I started enjoying music far before I had any ideas about medicine. I used to watch musicians perform as a youth, and I from that time had aspirations of being able to do that also. So the love for music started very early. In school I started playing with friends. We started singing together and stuff like that. So long before I entered medical school. But I must say also that as a child, I always had an interest in the profession of medicine. It was always there, So, yeah, but I would say that maybe the first love was the music.
Wow. You seem to be more drifted towards reggae music than any other genre, even though you do others. You are a silky singer. You are
Yes, I was heavily influenced by people who loved reggae, namely my father and some of my cousins, uncles, and stuff. They used to have a place called King Solomon, where they used to play a lot of reggae, a lot of Bob Marley, and a lot of the other reggae artists as well. And so those formed a lot of my early influences. I also used to listen to a lot of Fela and a lot of Osibisa, and I liked vintage Afro music. I always wanted to go to the roots. Those were the formative times. Yeah.
Your profile on Wikipedia says your career started when you featured on Black Rasta's song Barack Obama. Is that true?
Oh, not exactly. I would probably say that it rather took off when I did. Okay, well, I mean, I was recording underground mainly. I did a song called Mikebono, Lante, and songs like that. Those were underground, but they did quite well. They sort of broke into the mainstream. But then I think my first really big exposure was when I was in school and I had a friend called Michael Jamna, and he featured me on a song called Ngozi. So, and I did the feature, Tasha Body, and so that was like my first major one. And then I think Barack Obama, Black Rasta, ambushed me in the studio to do that verse. So yeah.
So you're Ngozi. So you are Ngozi. A very popular.
Yes, I was on Ngozi. I did the Tasha Body, Shawele, Bermole, Bekene over baby. Jolly.
Wow. Folks, we're talking to Lante. Call him Dr. Lante and he will respond. We will talk about his craft as a musician. Of course, that's why I called him, but we needed to start from somewhere. Yes, you have a brand new song and we will talk about it. What was actually your relationship with Michael Jamina? He was a very, very... You sing alike, actually. You sing like him. I'm talking about the voice texture. What was the relationship?
Yeah, Michael was he was ahead of me. I mean, in years and in the practice of music, and he was somebody who also had a very internationalist approach to music, coming from Ghana at a time when it wasn't really that common to have that internationalist, kind of approach. So, and I also had that. I mean, I started recording with the international market as my outlook. So I sort of, we gelled when we met, and we met in Zap Mallet's studio. Zap was one of my biggest mentors, one of my favorite producers, and then we did that song, Ngozi.
Wow. Do you play instruments? I'm told you play the piano and the guitar as well.
Yes, I do. I play the piano enough to accompany myself to perform a song or two, and I play the guitar as well. And most of my songs that I write off the guitar these days. But when I want to write like ballads and more, those kind of classic pieces, then I sometimes add the keyboard as the basis from which I create the music.
Wow. What is the influencer? Is it much more important for an artist to be able to play instrument? Some say it's not necessary. Once you have someone who can play it for you, that should be okay. But should an artist be able to play one or two instruments?
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's a major advantage when you can play an instrument. When you write freestyle without an instrument, usually your mind works along very basic, music lines and chord progressions. At least that's what happens to me. But when I take an instrument, with an instrument, you want to explore a certain jazzy you've never played before. You play it and you see that if I sing this over it could be a good song. And then you try it, and then wow, that's it. So I think that playing an instrument opens the creative window by a mile, and I'd really encourage every musician to be able to play. I mean, and besides, what is nicer than playing music up to your ages, 80, 90-year-old, you still have your guitar, you can stand on stage and rock some chords and sing. I mean, that's beautiful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Recently, I saw a video of Jimmy Cliff, James Chambers, went viral on social media. He was I think he was playing a guitar and singing one of his classics, and as old as he is, he was able to run with the guitar smoothly, and people fell in love with it. It was all over social media. Folks, I'm talking to Lante. Lante, talking about instruments, you've worked with one of the world's most talented, I should say, saxophonist, Dean Fraser. How did you connect with Dean Fraser?
Well, the connection with Dean Fraser came when I went to Jamaica to record my first major reggae album. The second will be coming very, very, very soon. I went to record actually with a producer called Mikey Bennett. and we were doing a song called House of Pain. And we started recording it. Then the next day, Mikey called me. He said he was in the studio. He was listening over to what we had done, but he wasn't feeling it because he thought the kind of song that it was had a different feel. And he thought that another producer called Mr. Dean Fraser could produce the song better. So I said, wow, because I'd heard the name of Dean Fraser before, and I'd watched him because they watch a lot of reggae videos on YouTube. And I knew he was a giant in reggae circles. So, well, he called him up. We had a meeting. I was all excited and that. And Dean, Father Dean, actually he just liked me from day one, and we struck a very, very good relationship up to this day. And I'm happy to inform you, I'm recording a song, a very, very nice song. I think it's going to be a reggae anthem. I think this song has the potential to blow worldwide.
Wow.
And we're recording it right now. He's recording it. He sent me the files. I'm going to do the vocal. So we are still working on projects, and it's getting more fire.
Since the cat got out of the bag here, we should be the first to play the song when the song comes out.
I tell you.
All right. You've also worked with
remember that.
Queen Africa. Queen Africa is also a lioness. Queen Africa, one great female artist from Jamaica. You've worked with Queen Africa before as well. Tell us your relationship with Queen Africa. How is it like working with Queen Africa? All right, we're having a conversation with Dr. Lante, and I am trying to get a confirmation of some of the things I told you about him sometime back when I spoke about him or when I profiled him. So that's what is influencing my line of questioning. I am questioning him in such a way we get confirmations to some of the things we said about him when we profiled him on this program. But he has a brand new song out. He had wanted to, promote it alongside Valentine, but it's still the month of February, and it's relevant to the month, so he will still push it. So we're talking to him, Dr. Lante. He has worked with quite a number of international artists as well, including Queen Africa, Shereen Anderson, and many others. In Ghana, Black Rasta, Michael Jamina, and a host of others. He's a Ghana Music Awards, holder. He holds an award with the Ghana Music Awards in 2007-2008. He's a composer. And then we climax with him. We actually wrap up the interview with him, I should say. So let me play the song from him, Thinking Out Loud. It's a reggae cover. I'll find the original so you compare the original and the cover from Lante. He's a prolific composer, a prolific singer.
Don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till you're 70. Yeah. Baby, my heart still falls as I at 23. Yeah. People fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just a touch of it.
Yes, I know I interrupt the song anytime I play it. I started playing it and then the interview came up and I had to interrupt. I'll play it at full and I'll play it, to the end, and you enjoy it. I have Lante online. Lante,
Yes, sir.
I was asking about your relationship with Queen Africa. You've worked with Queen Africa before. She appears to be a very controversial artist. Recently, not too recent anyway, we read the news about herself and her father in court over an allegation in connection with Daddy Don't Touch Me there, and it makes her appear a very controversial woman. You've worked with her before. How is it like working with Queen Africa?
Well, Queen Africa is a very straightforward Jamaican lady, very, very conscious, you know. And once you are on that same wavelength, I mean, it's super working with her. I worked with her years on the Baby Take Good Care single.
Okay.
Tony Rebel had heard the single. I had played it for Queen Africa. She heard it. She was like, wow, she wouldn't mind being on it. And she did it for me. Nothing, no terms, no, no long thing. Short.
No
Very,
demands.
very nice.
No demands, nothing like money.
Upstanding woman, and Charlie, enough respect to every time.
All right, let's go straight away and talk about your new project. You have a new song out. Is it targeted at Valentine? What is the title of the song?
Yeah, the title of the song is Every Day is Valentine. It's a lot of times people forget about my Afro beat side, and I've been really digging into that side deeper, and trying to even fuse it with the kind of reggae that I'm doing. So I'm deep into the Afrobeat thing too these days. Every Day is Valentine was a song I actually wrote just a couple of weeks back. I had the chorus in mind from like last year, but I really didn't do anything about it because I didn't know where it was going. But then just about 3-4 weeks ago, I had a moment when I was in discussion with somebody very close and came up about why not put out that song, and so I finished writing it. I put some verses together and we went into the studio to get it recorded. And as we recorded, I remember I asked one of the people in the studio, what kind of genre do you think this song will fit into? They said Afrobeat. And he said subtle and chill. So yeah, it's a kind of Afrobeat song, but it's really subtle and it's chill, not be giddy.
The concept actually kind of fit into my conviction with regards to Valentine. Every day is Valentine, actually. You can't use one day to celebrate.
I mean, love that will show itself only on one day during the year. It cannot be said to be love. I think that if it is love, then every other day, what you would have done for someone on Valentine's Day, you will feel like doing on other days as well. And then the other reverse way too is true that let the people we show love to, let them also appreciate those small things we do on other days, because those things are the special things, really, not the big things we do on that 14th February, but those smaller things. So you are asleep, somebody comes and covers you with a cloth, things, small, very, very small things. Those two are the real Valentine moves, so
I have the song loaded in the deck.
Concept.
I have the song loaded in the deck right now, ready to be played. But before I play, I let loose the song. Talking about convictions, are you a Rasta man?
Well, I'm a Rasta man at heart. I'm not very religious, but at heart, yes, I side and I have a lot of associations with what Rastas believe in. I was born a Christian, and yes, I'm a Christian too. Yeah.
Are you still on your locks? The last time I saw you were in locks.
Yes, I wear locks. I wear locks, yes. First of all, I was just tired of, every day having to take care of your hair, going to sit down to have it barbered and stuff. And then also, I had a fascination for it, that look, so that's why I wear the locks.
I am asking you whether you're wearing locks because I know you wear locks, but I'm asking because I want to find out how the medical profession, the people in that profession, how they are treating you. Are you having it that easy around? Are you not suffering any form of segregation or victimization?
Well, if you live in a glass house, you don't throw stones. So the first thing is that I don't expose it unnecessarily. So most of the days my hair is covered and I wear my surgical cap over it, and because the hair is long and all that, I understand the medical practice. You want the place to be very clean. You don't want any bacteria around. So your beard should be very well shaved, your hair should be so. I make sure that my hair is well, done, always tucked into my surgical cap, etc. I really haven't had much problem from the medical profession on other patients, but I've had problems from the police.
Wow.
That's one, I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
Because anytime they see the locks, they profile me.
Oh.
Those days when I was a doctor, I didn't have locks. I reach a barrier and they say, pass. These days, when I get to a barrier, they look at the sticker on my car, they see doctor, then they look into my face. If they see the locks, they look again the sticker, then they see matter, pack.
What?
Open this, and then the search starts.
Folks, we're talking to Dr. Lante, a Ghanaian musician. He does a bit of everything, but he's popularly known for reggae music. I will let loose this Afro song. Every day is Valentine. But before I let loose of it, let me go wrap up with him. Dr. Lante, when we went off, I was trying to get my people understand why my line of questioning today is like this. Usually my interviews are more of a conversation. Yes, of course, we're having a conversation, but I'm asking questions to confirm things I told them about you when I profiled you. That's how come I asked the questions that way, because I've said things to them I need you to confirm whether they were true or not. So all of the questions I asked were things I've said about you when I profiled you. Thank you so much for talking to us. This is the brand new song, The Reason We Contacted Him Today. Every day must be Valentine.
Baby, your love is everything. Baby, your love is no one thing. Our love keeps on developing.
The love that we have is giving. Things that you do to me, every day. Valentine's, baby, so shy, baby. Every day more love loading. Things that you do for me, every day. Valentine's, every day be Valentine Day. Every day be Valentine Day. Every day be Valentine Day. Now we only 14th February. Every day be Valentine Day. Every day be Valentine Day. Every day be Valentine Day. Now we only February 14th. Me and you checking on the mic 1, 2. See us will never end until this one never be gentle. Baby, be you my mooch. Put your head on my shoulder. We the stick like super glue. So the vibe I go extra smooth. Every day celebrating love. Shall we never wait till Valentine come? You know my right, you know my fault. Loving it and you bring me love. Every day celebrating love. Shall we never wait till Valentine come? You know my right, you know my fault. Loving it till you bring me love. Yeah. Baby, don't mind. The love that we have is giving. Things that you do to me, every day. Baby, so shy, baby. Every day more love loading. Things that you do for me, every day. Valentine's, every day be Valentine Day. Every day be Valentine Day. Every day be Valentine Day. Now we only 14th February. Every day be Valentine Day.
So it's a brand new Afro piece of tune from the camp of Lante, the man we just spoke to. Every day is Valentine, but he's known for songs like this, reggae.
Yo, Haruna Babangida.
It's a cocktail of rhythms, vibes, and non-stop jams to spice up your afternoon. PM Jam.
Good to go. Reggae.
When your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet, will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? And darling, I will be loving you till you're 70. Yeah. Baby, my heart still fall as I at 23. Yeah. People fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of her hand. Me, I fall in love with you every single day. I just wanna tell you I am. Go, take me in your arms, kiss me under the light of a dancing star. Place your head on my beating heart, thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old. It's evergreen. Yeah, baby, your smile forever in my mind, memory. Yeah, and saying how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe it's all part of the plan. I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping you will understand. Baby, now, take me in your loving arms. Oh yeah, kiss me under the light of a dancing stars. Place your hand on my beating heart, thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are.
Yeah, man, you don't know, say, it's Arena Babangida up on the stereo. Kick it.